how long have you been shooting like live concerts?
About 15 years now.
Holy shit.
When I started, I was like, I want something to do on the weekend. I looked at club photos and like, oh, cool. You get to see like cool people and go see DJs and everything. But pretty much everything I saw was just about the people going to the parties. It was all just like here, like I'd go to like a gallery, like a DJ that I like was playing, and it would be like 99% pictures of the people at the event, and then like 1 or 2 blurry picture of the DJ. And I'm like, I kind of want to do something a little bit different, you know?
Right.
I just noticed like all the DJs that I was fans of never really got well represented. They'd just like go to a club and then just be like I said, tons of people pictures and like 1 or 2 pictures of them. I'm like, I think they kind of would want their artists. They would probably appreciate an actual good photo of them as if they were just like a rock band or a pop band or something, you know? It was kind of the crossover between like a DJ kind of being like the background music to like, oh, these people are actually getting famous and they're producing albums and their tracks are getting pretty popular, you know? And it just kind of was like, I looked at it like, would a Getty image photographer go to a U2 concert and take pictures of the people in the crowd? Or U2? And that was kind of like my idea of like, I think I should try to do something like that. I know some photographers that would do artist photography and DJ stuff, but pretty much all of them worked for like wire agencies, you know, like Getty and stuff like that, because they were just like, here, get a picture of Paul Oakenfold or some DJ, just so we have a photo in case he comes up in the news. No one that I knew of was actually going out specifically just to get photos of the DJs.
When you're saying like all you saw were, you know, people, the crowd shots and things like that, were those on like the venues websites, or was that from the DJs posting that on their websites? Where were these hosted at? Because this is before Instagram.
Back then there were a lot of just like party aggregate kind of websites like Club Planet and stuff, where they would just basically promote all the club nights and then send a photographer out to take pictures of the people, and then the people would have to go on the website to get their photo, and then see the upcoming events, and it was just like a cycle of that kind of thing. And yeah, it was like, I started at Avalon in LA. I started doing that in 2005, and I was doing with the artists, but they were so impressed with what I was doing for the club and not like getting too many people pictures, that like the beginning of 2016 is like, okay, we want you to be the first in-house photographer this club has ever had.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, and for people who don't know, Avalon is a massive place to get your start, to kick it off with. At this point, like people would kill to have access to stuff like that. What would be?
It was funny because it was at that time, like I would always look at the upcoming events, and for some reason, like all the DJs that I liked, like Sasha, Junkie XL, Hybrid, and all those people would all be playing week after week at Avalon, like every weekend. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing, because it'd be the biggest club and they'd have the most money to afford the biggest DJs. So it kind of worked out pretty well.
What advice would you give to someone that's trying to break into the scene now?
Right now, of course, it's a little bit difficult because the past few years, as I was getting bigger and bigger, it was kind of like big DJs and then newer DJs would be propped up and they would start climbing the ranks. But now lately, it's like the past few years, it's been a little stagnant, where it's been kind of like, here are the big DJs, and there are some up and coming DJs, but we won't like do much with them. So it's like a little disjointed, where like the people that are trying to get big are not getting big as fast as they used to.
Right.
But still, they always have the need for social media, still a huge driving force, because they always have the need for photos and stuff like that, and they need to look good. So if you're just starting out, if you start out with another artist that's starting out, you help them with their brand. So if you make them look good, they'll make you look good, and you grow with them, you know?
Right. Thanks for listening to this clip. Make sure to listen to the full interview, which is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Hit the subscribe button for more highlights and join our Black with No Cream private community for creators. Links in the description.